Hi everyone, it's Patty Barr. I thought I would share with you how I make videos using Zoom, having a talking head and then record that. So when I first start recording, the first thing I do is I really look at my background. So do I have a plain background? Do I have enough lighting? Can you see my face so that you can see my lips? The idea with having a talking head on your video is that people that lip read can use your head to lip read. So rather than hearing what's going on, they can see your lips. So that's the important piece. So I get my my PowerPoint or my slides or whatever it is that I'm going to record. I get that all ready, and then I see how big I want my face to be in the video. But let's go back to Zoom, and typically when I first start Zoom, I get a page that looks something like this. So imagine that this is your entire screen, and usually mine comes up with a great big huge picture of myself. So like I'm right in the middle of it. And what I want you to look at is this menu down here. This is where you can modify your audio and your video. You can invite people to come in. You can share screen, chat, record, and end your meeting. What I want you to first do is to share your screen. So if you click on share screen, you get a screen like this. And I could share from my iPhone, from my iPad. These are just things I have open on my desktop. And I have a desktop over to the right of me, and then this is the desktop that I want to share. So a lot of times I would share, click, I click on desktop 2, and it wouldn't share, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't sharing. That's because you need to click on this share screen down here. So make sure that you share the screen down here, or else it's not going to work for you. Typically, once you share screen, you have a green mark all the way around what it is that you're sharing. So part of that green mark can be your talking head, and you can make that talking head as big or as small as you want to. You can have it at the top of the screen. You can have it at the bottom of the screen. I usually put it at the top of the screen because I want to have my captions along the bottom. I want to make sure that I've got room for my captions to be there. So once I've shared my screen, then I'm almost ready to record. What I want to do before I hit the record button is actually start my PowerPoint presentation or whatever presentation you're going to do. So I'm going to start my PowerPoint and swap it back. So here's my PowerPoint, here's my talking head, and I've got room for my captions down here. And then let's go down to where we were. And the next thing we want to do is record. So you might think, oh, here's the record button, but where did it go? I'm sharing my screen. Where did the record button go? Well, the record button is at the top of your screen. So if you bump against the top of your screen, a menu that's similar to this, mine doesn't look exactly like this. I think this was an old picture, but it looks similar to this. There's a little more over here, and then you can hit the record button here. And then once you've hit the record button and you're talking and you're doing your presentation, this changes to a pause or a stop recording. So when you're ready to stop recording, you go back to this same spot to stop recording. So you're all done with your presentation. You've got your talking head in there, you're recording, and the next thing you want to do is end the meeting. So you can end the meeting at that record button or here. So I usually stop sharing, and then I stop recording, and then I end my meeting. And once I end my meeting, you're going to get a dialog box that says that you have a video that's downloading. And depending on how long your video is, it might be several minutes. I've had it take on a really heavy usage day, I've had it take 10-15 minutes to make it if it's a longer video. And what you'll get is an audio file, a M3U file, an M4A file. What you're interested in is this MP4 file. And this is where you can change the name of it if you want. And then this is the file that you can use to, and you can save this wherever you want to. That's one of the nice things about Zoom, is that you can save it to your desktop or to your file or to your OneDrive. And then this is the file that you can use to upload to YouTube and then do your captions in YouTube. So then you're done with I'm done with my slideshow. When you're done with your slideshow, you've got it into YouTube, you've got it captioned. You can get the video code and share it. So happy recording. So right now I'm stopping my share so I get the big screen again, and then I'm going to end my meeting.